Epic tales of party fails, I'll be the judge, let laughter sail. Tell your story, don't be shy, we'll have a laugh, just you and I. And everybody else watching.
Welcome to episode 2 of Danny Rant's Party Fail or Epic Tale, where I am the judge of the stories that you send in, and I'm in the search to find Australia's best party yarn. Some house rules. Basically, the aim of the game is to keep 5 cups. If you have 5 cups standing at the end of your story, you instantly win. A 9-pack of WP shots, all the flavours and a merch pack directly to your house. If you lose a couple of cups during the story, rest assured, because if you've got the most amount of cups from all 3 stories, then you still win. If you lose all the cups, that's a wipeout. And then I send a security guard to your house to reclaim the money for wasting my fucking time. That's the end of the game, so let's play Party Fails or Epic Tales. Let's rant. So Chrissy back behind the camera. She's going to be delivering the stories to me. I'm pretty pumped. I'm hoping they can back up last week. We had some crackers last week. We also had an absolute stinker. Hopefully there's 0 stinkers, but if we get one, it is what it is, right? So Chrissy, hit them up, baby.
This first one is from Mike. He's from Melbourne CBD, so here it is.
Let's go, Mikey boy.
All right, so I'm going to try and keep this one nice and short, but my best clubbing story happened out at a regional nightclub in Victoria. This certain venue, the owner lived in the venue for a while. He lived upstairs, so up the stairs, which was used as a green room, also had a bedroom, a bathroom, a toilet, basically everything, a kitchen, everything you need to live somewhere, right? So one night we had a certain party girl off Geordie Shore, the reality TV show in the UK,
Juicy.
in attendance, doing an appearance there, meeting and greeting and having all the fun. So myself and a few others and said Geordie Shore star were upstairs having a few drinks and hanging out. Inside the bathroom, upstairs, there was this big spa bath, like this big bubble bath spa thing.
That's creepy.
Said Geordie Shore star jumps in the spa bath, says, "Let's have tequila."
Tequila.
So we're like, sweet. I'm like, cool. We pour the tequila. We're all holding a glass. She puts her shot glass down next to her. She pulls down her jeans or her skirt up or whatever it was that she was wearing. Picks up her tequila glass and then starts violently shitting all over the bathtub. Cheers me with the glass while she's shitting, and we did a shot of tequila while she was dozing all over the bathtub.
Well, you're really doing it, aren't you? You're just shitting in the street.
And then packed her shit up, cleaned up.
Packed her shit up?
This was after her appearance. She left the venue. I then had to go and tell the owner about the incident. He was fuming at me, but more fuming at her, and he spent the next however long cleaning up her shit out of this bath. Gross story, but thought you might like it.
That is a cracker. I'll tell you what, that is a shitty situation if I've ever heard of one.
Sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet.
I reckon doing a shot of tequila from someone from Geordie Shore while they're taking a shit has got to be one of the most epic stories. But that club bedroom in the top of the fucking club is very, very creepy. So I want to know more about that, and why does it have a spa bath? Who built this? Fucking Jeffrey Epstein? I wonder. My biggest question, and I hope we can keep hitting back, Chrissy, and find out this answer. Did they get their money back, or did they have to get charged more for collecting celebrity shit? I don't know. So for me, guys, drum roll. 5 cups. We're keeping them there. That was a cracking yarn, and I hope the person from Geordie Shore puts their hands up and admits that they shat in the bath. I highly doubt it. I actually have a yarn about someone shitting in the bathtub. So, funnily enough, I was at school many years ago with about 12 of the biggest Melbourne DJs at the time. And we went to kick-ons at a party, and it was Q1, so the penthouse there. Anyway, there was nobody we didn't know. And at the end of the night, it was like 7, 8 a.m., there was a little turd about this big sitting in the bathtub. So I don't know, maybe there's a common theme about shit in bathtubs, but everybody was there, and we're kind of like, at the start, we thought it was funny. And we're kind of like, oh, who the fuck's shat in the bathtub? Rah, rah, rah. Not one person admitted it. That was 15 years ago, and still nobody's admitted it. So it went from being funny to really, really weird. So I don't know who the fuck shat in the bathtub and why they kept that secret.
What? Did you do this? Did you do this? Look at me. Come here. Let me see. Let me see your face. Oh my goodness, Denver, you didn't.
But weirdly enough, I also have a shitting kick on fucking yarn. So that's a 5 cup star. So right now, unless it has to go to a kickoff, that story is a cracker and it could be the contender for the number 1 for this week. Even though it's going to be a hard act to follow. Number 2, hit me, Chrissy.
Oh yeah, this is our first written one. Because the guy wanted to say anonymous.
All right, sweet. So we're doing voice memos and we're doing written ones. So I'll read this. Just bear with me, guys. I've got a year 10 pass.
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
So this one here starts, and I won't mention his name because obviously he wants to start anonymous. But the subject is yarn, which is a fucking pretty good subject. So this one starts off with, "Hey Danny, so this was one from 2010. We winded it back. We found a massive bag of weed clippings, so we thought we'd make some hash cookies for the first time. We put the full bag in a huge pot with butter and we slowly cooked it. Guys, I don't want to say that's how you make hash cookies, but if you YouTube it, you're probably going to figure that yourself. Anyway, I didn't want it to be a flop, so I added another ½ an ounce of buds.
You want to get high? No.
Without a recipe. Okay, let's see where this goes. After a few hours, we made the brownie mix and we cooked them up. We had no idea what we were doing, and we ate around 4 each in the first 15 minutes.
Oh no!
Fuck me, I already know where this is gonna go. An hour or so went past, and I had to drop my missus, who ate 4 cookies too, at a friend's house. When I got back, the boys were watching some weird shit on YouTube, and they were having a laugh. An hour later, I got a call from my missus saying that she was starting to feel scared and she was freaking out at the party. I went to pick her up. When I got back, everything had turned to shit. All the guys were sitting in different corners of the room. Some were crying and physically shaking, thinking they were going to die. This got progressively worse over the next few hours until we started to Google as a group if you could die from weed. At this point, none of us could move, not even our arms. We sat there crying in the lounge room till the next morning because everyone was too scared to sleep. We actually had tickets to the Killers of Good Vibes the next day. I went to that. There was Kid Cudi and there was also Salt and Pepper. But anyway, it's not relevant to the story, but fuck, I'm adding it in.
Salt and Pepper's here and we're in effect. 1, 2, 3, push it back.
And none of us could go because we were still paralyzed and stoned the entire next day. That is fucking awesome. I am going to put that to the side. I'm going to flick a cup straight away because you didn't fucking send it in a voice memo. But everyone's got a yarn like that. I myself have a yarn where I ate a hash brownie, ate another half, thought the TV was melting, thought there was a breeze in my room, pretty sure I was shrinking, stayed high for 24 hours, and there might have been a few tears too. So I think everybody has been in that situation. If you have, guys, send it in because I think those fucking hash cookie stories are hilarious. But please, if you're going to take edibles, be careful because if you consume them too quick, that will happen to you. You will think you are melting. I've heard of stories of people who thought their head dropped off and they were legitimately looking for it while their fucking head was on their shoulders. But unfortunately, because you didn't call in, you're not the winner this week. But I do love that. I love the idea and I love the concept and I want to hear more of them because someone may win. But don't be a coward and voice text in. Chrissy, hit me with number 3, please.
All right, so this third one is from Sarah and she's from Gold Coast. So
Geordie, baby.
Here we go.
Hey Danny, so my friend was getting married, so we had a hen's party and we booked a stripper, and the stripper was dressed as a fireman because my friend had a thing for firemen.
Nice.
So he was dressed in full CFA uniform and the party was at our apartment. So our neighbours thought it was like, what was happening? Was there a fire? So they called the cops to see what was happening. And then suddenly a bunch of firemen just appeared at the apartment and we thought they were just more strippers. So we're like, oh my God, yes, party. Turns out it was, you know, the neighbours calling it to find out what was happening.
Wait, pause it.
So it was all just...
Did she say that they're firing people they thought were strippers?
Yep.
And so what, the people called it because they thought the stripper was a fireman?
Yeah.
All right, sweet. All right, I'm clear on it. Let's keep going.
Some misunderstanding, so then the extra firemen went back home.
Did they strip?
Policemen, but
We'll find out.
Did they strip? Couple of cashies.
then the actual stripper, as well as one of the actual firemen, came back to the party after their shift to come party with us. And the husband, so yeah, our friend's husband, we weren't actually a big fan of him at all. So then, yeah, my friend ended up fucking the actual fireman.
What?
Yeah, that was the story.
Wait, why that back?
Fantastic.
Why that back? Did she say the hen fucked him? Or was it her that fucked him?
I I think the friend. Here, let's have a listen.
So then, yeah, my friend ended up fucking the actual fireman. And yeah, that was the story. Good night. Fantastic night. Fantastic night for my friend.
What the fuck?
That's fun.
That is diabolical. So wait, so the firemen came in and then they called him because they thought that the stripper originally was the fireman, and then two of them came back and the fucking hen rooted the fireman.
Yeah, seems like that's it.
I don't know what to fucking do with that. The beginning of that story was cracker, but at the end, that's just diabolical.
Fucking diabolical.
I don't think I can commit. I'm really stuck on that one. That is a great yarn. Very fucking funny yarn, but not for the husband. I wonder if they're still together or not. I'm gonna knock 3, I reckon. So that's one for the calling the emergency services when they shouldn't have. Also, you know, creating a fucking disaster. That's one for fucking the firemen, and that's one for having a laugh afterwards. So unfortunately, sorry, Sarah from Gold Coast, but I can't support that story. Good yarn though. Thanks for calling in, and I appreciate it. But for me, the old shitty situation down at the nightclub in the country with the spa bath inside the rooftop is the uno numero. So we're going to contact you, and I don't know the name. Was it anonymous or not? Can't remember the name.
Mike.
So Mike, you are going to cop 9 of our new flavors of WP shots and a merch pack. Thank you for participating. Guys, if you have a crazy story and you want me to figure out if it's an epic tale or a party fail, then you need to send them in right now to DannyRantClips@gmail.com. It's in the description below. If you want to keep hearing these, please like, comment, and share, and we'll continue to do this. So guys, thank you so much. But I'm still on the hunt. Even though I've had 2 cracking stories for 2 episodes, I'm still on the hunt for Australia's greatest story. Have I found it? I don't think so. I reckon that it belongs in your head and you need to tell me.